President Obama announces the new budget.
And those energy drinks may give you more than you bargained for.
Those stories and more today at Chat State.
Hi, I'm Erica Parks.
And I'm Russell Bible.
Things are heating up at Chatt State. This weather is amazing, and I am so glad it's finally warming up.
Yes, it certainly is nice. The heat can make you thirsty, but before you reach for an energy drink to wake you up for your afternoon class, check this out. Researchers are finding energy drinks that contain large amounts of caffeine and other stimulants can actually cause major health problems in kids, especially those with ADHD, diabetes, sleep issues, and eating disorders. Doctors from the University of Miami School of Medicine say, although caffeine can improve attention, it also increases blood pressure and disrupts sleep patterns in children. And scientists found the attention span of kids who consume these drinks on a daily basis eventually decreased, as well as their heart rates while their blood pressure increased. The researchers say that could be dangerous, if not deadly, for kids who are on other medications. Study investigators added these drinks should not be consumed after long periods of exercise or mixed with alcohol or other drugs. I've seen a lot of Chattanooga State students downing these energy drinks.
Yeah, the cafeteria sells a lot of different varieties in the vending machine and behind the counter.
Let's see what students have to say about this development.
I drink energy drinks probably about once or twice a week.
I don't drink energy drinks because I think they're bad for your health.
I don't drink them. I don't know if they help or if they're helpful or harmful.
I drink energy drinks every day. At least once a day, I will have a large Red Bull. Just kind of starts my day off.
When I was at Basic and IIT, they limited the amount we could have every day. Basically, it was just one.
I think I drink an energy drink every day.
They can be good on occasions, but as overall our culture overuses them.
I like them, it gives me a nice boost of energy.
Not only is the caffeine just tremendously too much, but the sugar in the drinks can do some serious damage to the body.
I know that it's not good for me. I can feel it, how bad it is for me when I drink it. I find myself getting more and more exhausted as time goes by.
I don't really get energy from it anymore.
I don't recommend them to anybody because they're just not healthy.
That's the main problem with energy drinks is because people rely on them too much.
And as for the controversies about how they're bad for you, I really don't care.
I would not recommend any kid or a young adult drinking as many as I do because you don't want to grow up with a girlish figure like me.
President Obama announced the budget on Monday, and some students will be disappointed to hear that education was one of the areas in which cuts will be made. Obama expressed that he had to make some tough choices regarding the budget, but these cuts were necessary to bring our country out of deficit.
As a start, I've called for a freeze on annual domestic spending over the next 5 years. This freeze would cut the deficit by more than $400 billion over the next decade, bringing this kind of spending, domestic discretionary spending, to its lowest share of our economy since Dwight Eisenhower was president. Let me repeat that. Because of our budget, this share of spending will be at its lowest level since Dwight Eisenhower was president. That level of spending is lower than it was under the last 3 administrations, and it will be lower than it was under Ronald Reagan.
In these tough economic times, we all have to make some tough decisions when it comes to money. I know I will be spending less money on things that I used to buy regularly, those energy drinks for one. Some people are taking jobs that they would never have considered before these tough economic times. Ian Pearson has more.
As our economy atrophies and unemployment rates skyrocket, many local citizens now have to work craft jobs in Chattanooga.
So we're here today with Stephen, but known to his colleagues and coworkers simply as Dance Dance Revolution. Stephen, how are you?
I'm doing fine, sir.
Let me ask you, Stephen, what brought you to this line of work?
Well, the economy is just so dramatic and everything's just down and out about work, and knowing my situation to life and how bad I need work, I just walked in and they hired me right on the spot. It's a good motivational job. It ain't the best thing in the world, and I know I'm on the countdown calendar.
What kind of work do you regularly do, and how does this compare to it?
Well, normally I prefer hard labor, such as construction, tree service, landscaping, all under the sun jobs. I've always done it ever since I was 13 and I'm 20 now. This job right here is a piece of cake. It's motivational and it's like an escape job that will hold just temporarily. It's got its times when it's fun, and it's got its times when it could just be, well, I gotta go into work, you know. This is gonna be a miserable 4 hours. You know, it's better than nothing.
Were you working before you got this job?
No, sir. Actually, I came out of Birmingham, and I was looking for a new beginning, a new life, and knowing my situation, you know, in the streets and not having really no loved ones, I decided to make a clean path for myself, and this is where it starts.
Did you make this decision before or after the economic collapse all happened?
Right at the time, right around the time that everything was taking place, I had to make up my mind and be a man, because I knew the world was going to get tough.
I'm general manager here. I've been with this particular store for just this season.
Have you noticed that there's been an increase in volume of foot traffic due to this form of advertising?
Well, most of my clients, first thing I ask is how they hear about us. A lot of them do see our waivers out there on the street. I mean, the Statue of Liberty outfit.
It's an eye catcher. Yeah. If you had to guess, 75%?
I would say around 50.
Do you have a lot of applicants trying to get this kind of work?
I think I had close to 40 to 50 when I opened up. That's just my store alone. That's not counting. We have 8 stores in this whole district.
If you want to get your taxes filed and you want to do it right, Tax Liberty is your place to be. You come in with a file, you leave out with a smile. That's guaranteed. I'm your man.
From Highway 58, Ian Pearson reporting for @ChattState.
I love you, Chat Town.
Thanks, Ian. That's it for today at Chat State.
See you in class.